Hello, I'm Emma Varnam and I'm a crochet designer, and I've written a number of crochet books. One of my books is Crochet Succulents, and today I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to add spikes to your crochet cactus. So to create spikes on your cactus, you're going to need a number of items. You're going to need a crochet hook, 3.5 or 4 are my favourite sizes. You're going to need some yarn, you're going to need some stuffing, toy filling, you're going to need some what's called fashion yarn, spiky yarn. This is made by Rico and it's called Bubble, and has a great sort of spiky effect. You're also going to need some scissors as well. So first of all, you're going to create the basic cactus. We'll put these things aside and we'll work on making our cactus. Make a slip knot and then create 21 chains. There's 21. That's your foundation chain. You're now going to work 1/2 treble stitch into the third chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3. It's not easy to do this first row. You're going to make your way all the way down the foundation chain. I always find this row to be the hardest. It doesn't matter how long you've been crocheting for, doing the first row and a row of crochet, making your way into those stitches is always the hardest. See if you can come out there. Now, if you want to learn what crochet stitches we've been using, those are all in the back of the book, Crochet Succulents. Making cacti or succulents really quick to do. Great projects for gifts for Christmas or for birthday presents. And I always like to mix up my real houseplants with my crocheted versions. Here we are, getting to the last, we're in the last stitch, and then we're going to do 2 chain stitches to go up to the next row, and then we're going to turn the crochet round and work back through the back loop the previous row. You see I'm working into the back loop of each stitch. I'm going to go all the way to the end. This creates the basic material for your cacti. So I'll show you one that I made earlier, she said, coining the phrase. I've worked about 21 rows and it creates ridges. And that's your basic cactus. Now you can make a cactus like that, very plain one, very easily. You can add on spikes to give that spiky effect, and that's really easy to do too. Essentially what you're going to do is take the ridge created by working through the back loop, and you're going to add on a row of double crochet stitches along that ridge. I like to do a slip knot to start with. It just gives a nice firm start. It means that I don't pull through the yarn. I'm using a slip knot here. It's very, very interesting to work with. I'm going into the first stitch of the ridge into the second, to the third. Can you see? I'm going into this stitch along here, and you create a really nice spiky edge. Now, essentially, once I've done that, I work a lovely spiky edge along each of the ridges, and then I'm going to use my tapestry needle with a large eye to gather up the ends. I work underneath each of the spiky ridges. And this will create the top of the cactus. You can then join like that. Then turn your work inside, and you can do a number of whip stitches, they're called. They're very quick whip stitches down the side. Your cactus, pull the two edges together. Yeah, I'm putting the edges together. I've taken too many stitches there, but you get the idea. Then turn your cactus the right way out. Already it's looking quite realistic. I probably put a few stitches in the top just to make sure it's caught together, and then I would stuff the cactus with the toy stuffing before I gather the top of the cactus together. This is really simple. Come up through here and then work your stitches under each ridge. You can use this spiky yarn to great effect, and I know some people haven't quite believed it was made out of yarn. Or there are other eyelash or fashion yarns that you can use which create a great effect of a spiky cactus. See how we're gathering it? Use a few small stitches just to fasten off. Make sure that the centre is tightly bound together, and then to create a really great cactus shape, I like to push down my final stitch just to give that great cactus shape. And there you have it. One very spiky cactus that isn't about to die. An everlasting cactus for your garden. I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial. There are nearly 25 succulents and cacti that you can make in this book, and there are plenty of tips and hints to help you on your way. Happy crochet!